Happy Hump Day. Starting out to be a good one so far. We've got bombshells being posted on Truth Social by Trump in regards to Ruby Freeman. We have the statement he made telling people to back Kevin McCarthy. Just to throw this out there, I 100% support President Trump. I will not and do not support McCarthy. I never will. I don't care who endorses him. And it is what it is. We got to get rid of the RINOS. Drain the swamp, not rebuild the swamp. With that said, I 100% support the president. So before we get into this, I need to pitch my sponsor for today. It's Primal Life Organics. Did you know the color of your teeth has a direct effect on the personal and professional relationships more than any other part of your body? Me personally, I would have thought it was something else, but they say it's the teeth. Anyway, with Primal Life Organics, you can whiten your teeth up to 6 shades in less than 16 minutes. It's endorsed by JP, who's up here on the screen. If you follow the link on the bottom of the image, covfefe.click/white-teeth, that will bring you to the sponsor. Check it out. It's a product that works. It's all natural. Anyway, so yesterday and today, I'm seeing a rise of offensive type posting from Donald Trump in regards to the election, specifically about Ruby Freeman. If you don't know who she is, look it up. There's a lot of information you'll see. But she was, I believe it was Georgia, the 2020 election, the situation where they had that pipe burst that really wasn't a pipe burst. And then they pulled the suitcases out and started counting and all this. It was Ruby Freeman and her daughter. Well, Trump posted a whole bunch of audio of Ruby Freeman. Can't talk still. It's like day number 3. Ruby Freeman, proving there was obvious election fraud. Now, keep in mind, I know you're going to say the Brunson case, the Brunsons. Anyway, Brunson case in 2 days. I don't know what they're going to accomplish in 2 days, how it's going to go, the whole 9 yards. I have a video. Watch it. Okay, we already did this 50 times. But I find it ironic that more and more information between Twitter, Trump, all shows election fraud. And the Brunson case is about them failing to investigate and using the lawful 10-day period to do so. They just certified it. And now we're hearing there was every reason. These were valid concerns of fraud, not just some frivolous nonsense, political, whatever, trying to stall for time or whatever the hell people want to say. Okay, there were valid reasons. People failed. So we'll keep an eye on that. Nonetheless, if you're not on Truth Social and you support Donald Trump, I don't know what you're waiting for. Get over there. Yes, I agree. It's not Twitter. Okay, it's a new platform. There's a little bit of work to do. However, you do have freedom of speech, unlike Twitter. You don't get shadow banned, unlike Twitter. And in fact, my account personally is 3 times larger than on Twitter in a fraction of the time, with quality people who I do enjoy having conversations with. However, each platform has a different demographic. Both have their uses. Go over to Truth Social. You can follow me if you want at MAGA420. Regardless, support the president. Support Elon. We need both platforms. So it's not you don't sign an NDA or there's no exclusivity deal. It's not like if you use one, you can't use the other, right? You could use both. I do it all the time. But anyway, on to the next topic, the very controversial Trump McCarthy endorsement on both Twitter, Truth Social. I posted the Trump truth, backing McCarthy and suggesting everybody that's going against him should back him too. I've got to say, love the president, disagree with him big time on this. Time to get rid of the RINOS. No more of the, it hasn't worked. Romney, how did that work? You endorsed him, right? Didn't work. McConnell, the other McAsshole. How did that work? Stabbed you in the back. DeSantis. Okay. We've seen this over and over and over and over and over. Nikki Haley. I mean, come on, man. Mike Pompeo, Pence. We could keep going. Sessions. How did that work? Right. Christopher Wray, wonderful job there. You know, Donald Trump was the best president in my lifetime. It's not even debatable. I agree with most of what he did. I took issue with the vaccines. I kind of understand why he did it. I don't like it. I disagree. He did stop pushing them, though. And in all fairness, he's not a doctor. They were lying to him. So, with that. But I got to be honest, didn't like it. I was very happy he stopped. The other thing is the endorsement of RINOS, Dr. Oz, J.D. Vance, people who came out and hated him and saying bad stuff about him, and then you're going to endorse them, and then they stab you in the back again. Enough. You ran on draining the swamp, not rebuilding it. McCarthy took FTX money. He's corrupt. He's a RINO. He stabbed you in the back once, which stabbed us in the back, and this is what we're giving him. We're not having it, okay? However, just because you support somebody doesn't mean you need to kiss their ass. I will never kiss anybody's ass. I wanted Donald Trump to run before he ran. He ran. He's got my support. I will support him again. But I am going to be honest with him when I do not like something that he does. And one of the things that really irritates me is this endorsement of the RINOS. No more. Now, could there be a reason he did it? Maybe. Until we know what it is, I'm going to assume there isn't, other than stupidity. We're listening to wrong advice. You know, the one thing that Trump has done poorly the entire time he was president was his personnel decisions. Terrible. Granted, some of them, there were no choice. You had Senate confirmations and whatever. I get all that. But his personnel, if we could be honest here, his personnel decisions were terrible, abominations. That's something we need to fix when he gets back. We can't have the same thing. And we need to put our foot down as supporters, right? However, look at the reaction from the Never Trump crew who are opportunists. Tim Pool, for instance, little jackass he is, try to kick the guy every time you get a chance. Trump isn't a RINO. There's no benefit in that. He lost over $1 billion. His kids got tortured. Okay, there was no benefit to Trump coming in. He's not deep state and all this crazy nonsense that we're hearing. There is a possibility that there's something we don't know about. And what I would say to anybody watching this, just keep your mind open. We don't know what's going on. There are a lot of things that don't make sense. This endorsement is certainly one of them. Always one eye open. And with that, I think we're going to end this video. I'm new to the video thing. So if you would do me a favor, look at the bottom there, like it, share it. If you're on BitChute, Rumble, YouTube, subscribe, like, share. Check out the description. Take a look at our sponsors. It helps fund this. As much as I'd love to do it for free, I've already had everything I own taken from me and need to rebuild my life. So if I want to do this full time, there's got to be some, I don't need to get rich. I just need to be able to live. Anyway, and don't forget my sponsor, Primal Life Organics.